So traders, right now across all the markets, we had a really big update across all the markets. The Nasdaq, the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, even the miners and metals actually had a really big update. That's exactly what I was expecting. But I actually think this is a sucker rally. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, I actually think this is a sucker rally that's happening in the stock market right now. Metals and miners, exactly what I expected, but the stock market, I'm going to share the reasons why I see this has still been a bit of a sucker rally, and I would not want to be trying to get involved with this. Okay, so the Dow Jones, S&P 500, they're all making different patterns, but I'm going to share the reasons why I believe they all equal more downside. But gold, I actually have a projection on a particular pattern that is with gold, and so I'm going to share that with you as well. Make sure you click on that link in the description, guys, to get access. I'm giving away my trading system for free. I'm teaching you my trading system for free in the chat box below. Make sure you get access to that, guys, because I promise you this, okay? I promise you this, before I get into the stock market, that trading the stock market is based off rules-based, okay? And I promise you, if you start to develop a really good discipline and you start to apply what I teach you in that free training, when you the very first thing in the description, go click on that, give me email address so I can sell you some more shit. And even if you don't buy the stuff that I sell, don't buy the shit that I sell you, just take the trading system that I teach you, be disciplined at that, wait for good quality setups, and I promise you, you're going to have a successful trading career, right? The difference is that the thing that's standing in your way right now, from you actually making money from the stock market, is your discipline in following one good trading pattern. I've had a phenomenal trading week myself as well too, right? I've had three trades, one small loss, one nice profit, and one good profit as well too. I've had 3 trades, 2 profits, 1 loss. I've had a good trading week, all right? The whole thing about this, guys, is that I really want you to have really good trading weeks as well too, and I really want you to be able to kick ass, take names, and kiss babies. And so please, if you're struggling with trading right now, just go learn my trading system, okay? And then start to, even if it's not my trading system, start to apply rule-based, especially in this market right now, because this market will spit you up and chew you out. If you think you're smarter than the markets and you don't need to trade based off rules or trading system or trading setup, you're going to trade based off what you think, this market is going to chew you up and spit you out. Now, let's get into the good old stocking market. Let's start off with the good old Dow Jones first, and I'll get to the other markets, okay? So the Dow Jones, okay? Looking at the Dow Jones, what have we actually done on the Dow Jones? Now, the Dow Jones has been the one that I've always said over the last few weeks. I'm not too sure about the Dow Jones because we're getting a lot of volatility with the Dow Jones, all right? A lot of volatility. Now, as you can see, look at this here. You can see we've actually got a bit of a trend line here, but look at this here. What is this? This is a bit of a breakout, right? Oh, here we go to the upside. I would not be too quick here, right? I think this is going to be a false breakout. I think this is going to be a sucker rally. Now, I could have mud on my face in a couple of days, but hey, that's what I think is going to happen. So, see this little breakout here? I think that's going to be a bit of a false breakout. And I believe we're probably likely to get something like this coming, like that. And then we're going to start to get at least a bit of a pullback down to around about probably 31,000, I would say. This here is probably going to be a false breakout, and that through there. And the thing is this, guys, look at this here. Big move up, big move down, big move up, big move down. Now, after this pullback that we're probably going to get, what happens then, right? That's going to be the $1 million question, right? Do we form a higher low here and then start to see an upward move? That's possible, right? I doubt it because we are heading into a recession, right? There's more compression still happening on the actual stock market. More compression, right? And so that's what's happening right now on the Dow Jones. Let's go have a look at the S&P 500 and look at the S&P 500. Look what's happening here. Nothing has actually changed on the S&P 500. Firstly, let's actually bring on some good old Fibonacci levels from there to there, right? And look what's happening right now. Look where we are, right? We're just starting to get into this 3,900 to 4,000 level here, okay? I would not be too surprised if this is just a little bit of a fake out before they rally it back up again and they create a major lower high and then dump it on your ass. So guys, please, I'm actually begging you, because I know some of you guys don't do this. Please, if there's any doubt with any position you're getting into, do not be trading this market, right? Because look at this here. This is what's happening right now, okay? We are just still stuck in this overall sort of upward leg through here. And if I squeeze my big charts up, look at this here. This could just still be what? This still could just be a high. This still could be some sort of lower high here before they do this and before they goes like that, okay? Yes, we got the good inflation number and so on and so forth, and the market could be going up from here. But we're still in very danger territory right now in the stock market. Just because we got a good inflation number and the market's up one day, remember guys, the market does this, okay? Most people who trade the markets are amateurs. They don't understand these markets and they get sucked in by these little up moves, all right? So, and also by the Nasdaq as well too. Let me show you what's going on with the good old Nasdaq as well too. Look what's happening. Let me just take everything off the screen there for a minute, right? Look what's happening here on the Nasdaq. If you look, see how if I zoom in on the Nasdaq, I'm like, oh, Nasdaq to the moon. No, let's zoom back out, right? Zoom right back out. Look what's actually going on through here. We're starting to what? We're still just going sideways, aren't we? So nothing has actually changed even with the Nasdaq, right? The Nasdaq is still looking really, really, really weak right here. And I would not want to be fighting it, right, guys? I guess, yes, we can. Yeah, right. Yes, we can actually start to see something like this, right? We can get a little upward move through here. And then it does that on you, and then it rolls over, and then we get the big move down, okay? We have a lot more downside to come in the stock market. I believe there's a lot more compression happening in the stock market. And just remember, guys, the market loves to do this, right? Look at this here. Big rally up. Big rally up. Are we about to get another big rally up, right? So the market loves to do this. Do not be fooled by this market, especially the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq right now, looking at this, and look at this weekly chart. This Nasdaq weekly chart is still... Look at this from there to there, as you can see, right? We are still in a major, major, major downward trend through here, and I would not want to be fighting it, because look at this weekly chart here on the Nasdaq. We compress here a little bit more like this, and then we get something like this breaking down, and we get maybe a few more weeks like this, and then we get a bit of a breakdown, guys. Again, do not be sucked in by this, okay? If you think this is going to go to the moon because you're listening to some moon bumblebees on YouTube, there's more compression going on with the stock market right now, okay? And more compression fundamentally, and technically, guess what? The trend is your friend until the end. What's the Nasdaq doing? High, lower high, lower high, lower high. If we do get a little rally up, it's probably going to fail, and then we're probably going to see a big move up, okay? So do not be fooled by that. And a quick little update across the market when it comes to gold. And look at gold. Oh, baby, look at gold break. Exactly what I've been talking about, right? Gold, I've been talking about how I believe gold is going to start to have a big move up. We did do that. So I now have a target on gold on 1,820. And the good old mining stocks, I continue to have a very nice rise, exactly like I was talking about with that as well too. So there's a lot of things that are happening right now, guys, across these markets. This stock market, what's happening right now, guys, I would not be too surprised if this is just a big fake out with the actual stock market right now. I'm still looking for a really big move down on the stock market. Again, this is just a short little shake and bake to shake you little weak hands out, or to get you guys thinking, oh, I better jump in now, or to get you, for people who are, and this is what the stock market does, right? There's people in the camp right now who are looking to buy it right now because they think it's going to go to the moon, right? There's people that were short. Now they're getting out of their shorts, and guess what? They're both going to get destroyed. Why? Because they just don't understand these markets. But guess what? And after a little bit of period of time when the market does start to head back down, guess who's going to jump on? Me, this guy, and I'm going to write it down, all right? So all in all, guys, make sure you are trading based off rules-based. And right now, guys, this is a sucker rally. Don't get sucked in. Traders, I want to invite you to my webinar that I'm running today. And on this webinar, I'm going to share with you all the details to my #1 trading system for the last 17 years and how I only trade 1 hour per day. Plus, also going to be learning the 3 secrets that I had to master over the last 17 years to generate a really good income. If you go to johnsfreetraining.com, or there should be a link in the description, click on that. Go over there right now, register. If you are struggling with the trading right now, I promise you this is going to completely game change, because you're going to understand why you are going backwards and why you're losing money. And then I'm going to teach you exactly what the system I use that gets me a really high % win-loss ratio. So this is what I want you to do right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go over there, register for my webinar right now today, because you're going to absolutely love it. Or there should be a link in the description. And I look forward to seeing you on the webinar. So go to that right now, and I look forward to seeing you on my next webinar. Go to that right now. Go to johnsfreetraining.com. Go to that right now.